what you are. When you're making excuses for your shit. When you're making excuses, baby, you just need to look inside.
Canadian Tasty here. Welcome to Only Slabs? No, wait. Welcome to Show Us What You Got. No, wait. Welcome to another Walmart. No, wait. Welcome to Two Cool Guys. Wait. Welcome to Breakfast with Brian.
Thank you. I like that. I enjoyed that intro.
Right.
I didn't realize you had that many shows. Damn.
Yeah. Not all of them are mine.
Right. No, I know. But you are the co-host of a few.
Yeah, I get around. Like I'm the comic book community bicycle, some would say. No, wait.
I like the Canadian Tasty though. That was a
if you watch Gary B's channel, you'll understand what just happened there.
Yeah, Marcus just posted a reel up on Instagram too to better explain the big little tasty, big tasty comments. So, but thanks for hanging out this morning.
Yeah. Good morning, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good.
Very good.
Cold day here. I mean, considering it's April, but nice sunny day. But it was like 29 degrees when I woke up 29 degrees. So.
Now you've lost me already.
I know. I was thinking about talking temperature and
it's -1, which means everyone that's watching in the United States, it's now below freezing here. Yeah, which means it sucks. Again, it sucks again.
Say good morning to the chat. Lucretius is here first as usual. Gene, or let me have you pronounce.
Sure. Bonjour Jean Malo. Ça va, mon ami?
Much better than I could do. I actually took a year of French in high school, but never.
Well, yeah, that's and I only took one extra year in high school. But however, from kindergarten up to high school, it was there every year. Canada's a bilingual country. Yeah.
CatFan Comics Man, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Joe. Let's see. Shop. I saw a lot of people hanging out already this morning. Fanboy Prime does a stream.
Yeah.
I was over there this morning. A lot of stuff on Instagram already this morning. So everybody's up bright and early. Izzy, good morning. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people hanging out.
Matt.
Madam's here. Good morning. Madam's got a show this afternoon at noon Eastern with Gary B. They're breaking down some Conan art. They did one last weekend. It's actually a busy Saturday. Philtastic right after my show. Gary B and Madam at 12. Digger Jim's going live at 1. I think he's doing his 300 subscriber giveaway. And then kind of lead into Only Slabs at 2:30. So a lot of stuff to keep you busy on a Saturday. Fanboy is here. Good morning. Fanboy just wrapped up his stream.
I enjoyed his stream.
Yeah. David's here. Zach is here. Good morning. Appreciate you guys being here. Derrz is here. I think Derrz is working today, but he's checking in before he heads off to work. Let's see. Just scrolling through. Jones is here. Good morning, Joneser. Appreciate you being here. Check out, if you don't know Jones's channel, you definitely got to go check him out. Big Masters of the Universe fan, does a lot of reviews there. So if you're not familiar, maybe Jones, or drop your link, or somebody drop his link for him.
I'm going to take a look right now.
Yeah, he's got a really great channel. Comics by the Bay. Appreciate you being here. There he is.
Been subscribed for a minute already, my man.
Kenneth is here. C. Bizzle, good morning. I know he just hit his 100th subscriber, did his giveaway recently.
Congratulations.
He's on his way to 200, so moving fast, which is great. Callie and George Squad, David, another one of our Canadian friends. Cup, Will, good morning, sir. My Long Island brother. BLC is here. Good morning. Rod is here. Good morning, Rod the Rican. Appreciate you being here. Rod posted. Yeah, we're in for members that were on his Lame or Frame show. He's got a chat on Instagram, and he had a wonderful beach day this week. He was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not only is he like one of the OGs and cool cats in the comic book community, the man dresses so good. Like he'd just be walking, just a normal t-shirt, puts a hat on, and it's just a whole new dude.
Yeah.
It's just a whole new dude.
He's got a certain style. I guess it's the South Florida style going on down there.
Good looking kid.
Yeah. Three good nerds. Good morning. Appreciate you being here, Gary. There he is, Gary B. Gary B had Marcus and I on Marcus Circumstance Talk Comic Book Community Awards on Thursday. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. And thank you to Gary. And I was on Comic Journeys, S. Vaughn, a lot of talk the last couple of weeks about the Comic Book Community Awards. So leading up to nominations opening up next month on the 13th. So appreciate that. And I know a lot of people have been talking about it and sharing reels on Instagram. And so trying to get the word out. So really do appreciate everybody doing that. And if anybody needs, I have some reels that I already have made. I can send them to you. And if you want to put your own spin on it or music, more than happy to send that to you guys. A lot of people have been doing that and sharing. And like I said, really help spreading the word. So good stuff. Uncanny Swag up early, and we'll be up later on for Spine Ticks tonight, Saturday night, Spine Ticks.
Spine Ticks just reached 4,500 subscribers. 4,
I think so. Yeah, they're on the road to 5,000. I mean, he's
awesome.
Seth has been killing it with shorts, doing a lot of card stuff, and I mean,
and he's good people too.
Yeah. Definitely supportive of the community, and all right. Well, Super Chat requested the Matt Comics by the Bay. Let's see which one we're gonna. We'll give you this one.
Hello, I like money.
I wonder if he's regretting doing that now.
Man. How do I feel like I know his body almost as good as his wife's at this point now? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's been seen a few times. Yeah, it was funny. My wife sent me a picture this morning. It was Batman, Adam West, and the George Reeves Superman, and the caption was that a generation of men have grown up with dad bods as their models.
It's true. It's true.
So I sent that one to Marcus. So I didn't think of that. I'm like, he wasn't. They weren't. Adam West was not super ripped.
Pure West.
Let's see. Scrolling through, making sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Chop is here. Good morning, Chop. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Good morning. Better than ya.
Happy Easter.
Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Just scrolling through, trying to catch up. Matt is apologizing. I mean, what? He's, he came on the scene real hot, shaved his head for Rob.
Yeah.
Doing the dancing. I mean, it's when you have that much momentum, it's hard to keep that, what are you going to do for your next trick?
Like him and Derrz they're like a freight train, and S. Vaughn and Scotty Vaughn as well. These guys are like a freight train.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's true. Cole is here. Bucky's all right. Nice. I thought I know Cole was on spring break this week. I don't know if he's back home or it sounds if he's hitting Bucky's. Maybe he's still traveling. Buc-ee's is a big chain of gas stations, but it's like a supermarket. It's like my wife and I went into one for the first time like 2 years ago, and it was at like 2 a.m. We were coming home from a hockey game, and we stopped in, and it's like a Walmart gas station. I mean, they have a bakery, they have like sliced meats, they're making sandwiches. I mean, it's like then they have a whole section where you can buy like t-shirts. It's like it's nothing I've ever seen before. It's just like a gas station from I don't know where, but it's like an event when you go there. Let's see. Caroline's here. Good morning, Lady Fantastic. Appreciate you being here.
Morning.
Let's see. Trying to catch up.
So speaking of Lady Fantastic, sometimes I catch her on Legion's Friday morning hangout and some other stuff. And some guys are kind of going off. She's got to be the quickest tongue in the comic book community. She does not let anything slide. She's not afraid to rip anyone apart. Like, she doesn't care how big your ego is or how big you are in stature. She will cut you down and put you in your place. So kudos to you. Kudos to you.
Yeah, no. She doesn't take any crap from anybody.
No.
Yeah.
It's something about a book that she enjoys. Look out.
Yeah. Rob is here. The
morning, sir.
How can I say it? He's the the Only Slabs. I was trying to think of something witty to say, but I don't know with you here. But anyway, go check out Only Slabs today at 2:30. Do we know who the guest is? I think it's is it an Instagram? Somebody from Instagram, I think.
I'm the wrong guy. I'm the guy that asked what's on the right side of that label.
But I mean,
give
no
me
matter
one
who the
moment.
guest
Give me
is,
one moment. This is the part where Rob's like will be blowing up my phone. How do you not know who the guest is?
No matter who the guest is, it's always good. It's always entertaining. Doctor's here, Dr. Von Hoot. Appreciate you being here. D-Runk Comics?
Yes, D-Runk.
Is he? I'm not familiar with him. I mean, my guess is he's an Instagram guy.
Yeah, he's an Instagrammer, and if I'm right, it's going to be non-modern stuff. Just a heads up.
That's always fun. I like that because typically when you have a guest like that, you're seeing the viewers are seeing books that maybe they've never seen before. So that's always fun. Manny's here, aggressively relaxing.
They are. Well, Master and Madam Blaster were like the second ones to go non-slabs. Yeah.
Non-slabs?
Right, because they showed some original art by.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they snuck in some original art. Right. Yeah. I think Tyler set the bar really low with his Pokemon slabs.
Those were slabs.
They were.
Technically, they were slabs.
They were slabs. Right.
Ilson, the first episode of season 3, season 3, when we did the rebranding, he actually, the very first book shown on the brand new Only Slabs wasn't slabbed.
Oh, that was the
I
first.
thought, oh no, what are we in for? But that turned out to be one of the best episodes we've ever had.
Yes, Rob's reaction to Tyler showing off that was the highlight for me. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, a couple things to talk about. I think we're caught up on a chat. Appreciate everybody being here. Comic Book Community Awards next Friday. I'm doing a live stream 8:30 Friday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, revealing all of the category changes and just kind of going over some of the details for this year's awards. And then it's about a month away, so May 13th. It's a Saturday. That's when nominations will open. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who's been helping spread the word. And if anybody, like I said, wants any of those Instagram reels to share those around, just let me know. I'll send them over to you. So, but I do appreciate the support. And there was some rumblings, some bad press that we got. People picking at the awards, which really helped spread the word because a lot of people jumped in on it. So it was really, it was good stuff. Either
bad
way.
news is good news. Is that the case? Or
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
No such thing as bad press. So, so Comic Book Community Awards. Like I said, just a big thank you to everybody. Channel memberships. We do have channel memberships open. I want to thank everybody. I know, Chris, you just did your channel membership giveaway prize pack.
Yep.
I know DJ just did one last night on his channel, and he's giving away a PlayStation 5 for his next big giveaway for channel memberships is a PlayStation 5. So we're not doing that quite yet. We're working on a couple things. I actually have, and I showed this off on your comic book. 5. This is one of the prizes that'll be included in our membership. The Page Punchers, the Batman, is it 608 little action figures. So that'll be included. I know you're giving away, and I actually might be jumping on that bandwagon. I know you're doing a big giveaway with the Alex Ross Timeless covers. That's going to be a big part of your prize pack. I think I'm gonna be doing the same because they're such fantastic covers.
Yeah, my LCS Retro Rocket Comics, Chris decided that he was going to sponsor my April Comic Army box giveaway, and decided to give away all the timeless normal variants that Marvel is doing. And I guess at first he thought, well, 17, 18 books, not a problem. And I'm like, oh, that's incredibly kind of you. Only to find out that it's way more than 17 or 18. And at this point right now, he's already handed over, over 20, I think it's about 21 copies right now. So far. Yeah, 21 copies so far of the Villains Timeless, and there's still a few more to come out over the next couple weeks. And Chris from Retro Rocket Comics has committed to give every single normal variant that comes out as a prize pack. All you have to do is join my channel membership.
Yeah, because they're great covers. Some of the covers are just
goodness. Yeah, the Mandarin one, that is just fantastic. All right,
Phil is here. Good morning, Phil. Travis, another one of our Canadian brothers, and Gary B with the $5 super chat for Big
Canadian
Tasty. Little Tasty and Canadian Tasty. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. We'll let's see. We'll save you. We'll spare you from mat dancing. We'll give you a little kind of themed for the weekend.
I'm sorry, Matt. I kind of like that one better.
I thought you might. We'll show.
My man.
We'll give it to you one more.
She has a very nice cross around her neck, in case you all didn't notice.
Yeah, I figured, it's kind of holiday themed for the weekend. So.
Yes, it's very religious. Very religious.
36. There's 36 covers, I think. Doctor said in total for the
DBH 36.
Wow, that's
it's going to be quite the price. Right, I made the joke I may have to join my own channel membership to try and win these. But yeah, this is the Mandarin cover I was talking about.
Yeah, that's a great cover.
Doing that Tom Brady or Bill Russell pose, with all the rings. Yeah.
The Venom, I really like the Venom cover. I think the Black Cat was really good. There's all of them are really good. Yeah, there you go.
It's the Venom. Yeah, the Black Cat. They're all pretty sharp. Even like the ones that are kind of like, I don't know, they're still gorgeous too, right? Yeah.
But yeah, so a big thank you to my channel members, and I'm going to run a quick little video to highlight them.
You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS?
Thank you to our channel members. Collecting with Derrz, Trev the Shipping Guru, Seth 11, Dr. Von Hoot's Comics from the Spiral Dimension, Rob Fat Stacks O Comics, Shatterglass Comic Reviews, The Comic Vet, TM Nerdy, S Vaughn 82, IzzyVerseNYC, CatFan Comics Man, a comic
down
book
with
world,
LCS?
and J80 Hobby.
You down with LCS?
So thank you to all the. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's one of my favorites so far.
Yeah, I can't argue.
And a couple shout outs too I wanted to do this morning. So and I've shouted them out before, but well, you're already subbed, I'm sure. Taylor Winder, because he's on the road to 1K. And I think those first 100 subs are always the toughest because you're finding your way. And then I think I've seen, that the 900 to 1,000 sometimes can be a little bit of a struggle for some channels, just kind of getting over that and making it stick, right? So Taylor last, I think we're at 970. Yes, he's 30 away. So definitely links are down below. Go check him out. And another channel that is on the road, Fred Hall Direct Edition. I think he's like 965 he was last time I checked. So both trying to hit that 1K mark. Well, I think Taylor said, get him to 999 and then just stop. There you go. Uncanny Swag. Very nice. So yeah, and I know there's a lot of milestones going on in the community. A bunch of people, like I know Digger Jim, like I said, just hit 300. He's doing his giveaway this afternoon. A lot of different milestones. So great to see that the community, continues to support and grow. All right, Doctor just hit 200. Very nice.
If not to steal your thunder, but everyone, since we were just talking about Lady Fantastic, she's literally just 5 subs away from 700. From 700.
Nice. She's on the road to her next sub. All right.
That's pretty good. See?
Yeah, Taylor's a great channel. The highlight for me is his cranky comic book review that he does Wednesday evenings. It's fun just to get, because normally he's reviewing books that I'm not reading. So it's a good measuring stick to see, well, is there a book out there that maybe I should be picking up or maybe that I shouldn't be picking up. So it's a good way to kind of get some update on maybe some books that you're not familiar with. So yeah, sometimes, yeah, I think, like I said, it's kind of like the bookends, those early and then the end, when you're almost at 1K. But then, yeah, sometimes, that middle of the road too. And you see those subs, bounce back and forth. I know everybody's had that experience where, you'll jump, 5 or 6 and then fall back, 3 or 4. And so,
I see Chop has just dropped the link to Lady Fantastic's. Madam Blaster asked for her link. For CatFan, the one thing that I was recommended to consider is once I hit that halfway mark between certain large numbers, be it 500 to 600, I was recommended that if I was going to do a giveaway, once I hit 550, announce it, but don't announce a date till I cross over that mark. Because once you announce a date, you hope then to try and draw in some more subscribers. So once you cross 600, announce that date then. And hopefully by the time the date rolls around, you're already on the way to 700. And then if you're going to do another giveaway, follow that formula. It worked for me. I think, Brian, it worked for you in the later stages as well.
Yeah. I think when you're promoting that, right, because when you're doing a giveaway or a prize, yeah. I know. I've heard a few people mention that, like, oh, damn, I hope I don't, hit that next tier. Now, like, for Only Slabs, right, you guys both, Rob and yourself, are now in that higher tier. So if you get nominated again, then, yeah, you might have some, some bigger competition. So
yes, that's true. I'll enjoy my 2 awards now for the next few years.
J80 Hobbies, good morning, Jay. Appreciate you being here.
Well, lady, just looking at the chat, so Chop just said it looks like Carolyn's now sitting at 700. So congratulations.
Nice. Yeah, that's the thing. Most of the times, when you're in the chat, most channels, most people in the chat have channels. So definitely go, if you're not familiar, you see a name. I do that a lot. If I'm in a chat or a live stream, maybe that I'm not that familiar with, I'm looking at the names saying, do I know those names? And then I'll try to go sub them or check them out to see what their channel is about. So definitely a good way to,
you just witnessed the community coming together.
Yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah. Stephanie's birthday tomorrow, I think. So, Stephanie, happy birthday. I do have a dancing girl for a birthday video, but I'm not going to show that to you.
One of the most talented people in the comic book community. So, happy birthday, Madam Blaster.
Yeah. And I think Kyle, wheelchair superhero, I think his birthday's tomorrow as well.
Oh.
He mentioned that. So,
another one of the kind souls, Chip.
And there is a man who recently rebooted his channel. So if you're not subbed up to Chip, go check out Chip. He's been back on producing content.
Did you see the stack of books that he had for his new comic book day haul? So
I did not. It's in my watch later queue.
I think he missed a couple new comic book days, and then it had to have been, it looked like anywhere between 50 and 75 books. And it's just like, my word. It was like, pun intended, a fat stack. But
yeah. No, I queued it up. It's in my watch later. So yeah, he's been kind of very quietly producing a lot of content. So trying to spread the word that he's back. Check out his new Gary, another super chat. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. Let's find. I don't know if we really have anything.
Nothing for the ladies.
Well, since it was Gary,
I've been thinking about it, and you fucking suck, Tyler. Don't bother me again.
Emotional damage.
I don't know if that's appropriate for a birthday wish, but it's hard to pass up the opportunity to laughing, being mean.
Emotional damage.
Izzy, thank you. Let's see. Well, we'll give you, let's see. Yeah.
That was a very nice ankle bracelet she was wearing. I think that was more for Master Blaster. Like,
yeah. Well, I mean, we can always show you Matt dancing again if that's what you want to see.
Emotional damage.
Be careful what you wish for, Adam.
I think Derrz dropped a super chat last night on DJ's, and he was requesting. I think DJ missed it, and because he was requesting some dancing girls over on DJ's channel, but it didn't happen. So.
30 minutes in, and I do have some emotional damage. Everyone, by the way, IzzyVerse, since Brian just had him spotlighted, just dropped a new Instagram story talking about the Super Mario movie. If you're not subscribed to him on Instagram or on YouTube, please go check it out. It was actually a very well done Instagram short talking about the new Super Mario movie and all the nostalgia that ties into it.
Yeah, Izzy's been busy this week. He's been all over the place. Dan Slott signing at Midtown Comics. He's been all over the place. So good to, and I think he's doing a giveaway. So the big spec book this week was Spider-Man 7, the Dan Slott series, Spider Boy. Not
this cover, but
that's the A cover, right? And then there was I actually have a few on order. They should be delivered today. I did like a pre-order on them, but I know everybody's all over the place on eBay and big spec book because we have a new spider character. So we'll see how long.
And it's already gone to second printing. That's been announced.
Yes. I've already seen some pre-orders on eBay for the second printing. Really? Yeah, I didn't notice that, Matt. We'll have to next time we'll take a closer look. We'll give everybody it is early in the morning. We don't want to give him too many of Matt dancing. But yeah, so that was like the big spec book this week. The and it was funny because Dan Slott actually posted that on Instagram probably about a month or so ago, saying, "Hey, be on the lookout for this. If you should pre-order it because it's going to be a big cover." And now we see, the craziness. So, why don't we're about midway in. We'll do couple updates before we do the giveaway. We always do giveaways. I was planning on going to HeroesCon this year in June, but I've had to change plans. The family and I are working on some changes in where we're living and housing and things like that. So all good stuff. No issues. We're making a transition. So
your marriage is fine.
Oh yes.
Your marriage is good.
Everything's good.
Everything's good. Okay.
I can't give out all the details just yet until we get a couple things finalized, but everything's good. But I'm cutting back on some spending over the next 6 months. We got a limit. So HeroesCon got cut. So you will not see the big epic road trip with Comic Journey and I. I had to unfortunately pull the plug on the trip. And so, but like I said, it's really for the short term to, kind of get things set up a little bit better for the family and I. So, so I had to do that, and I'm cutting back on just some of the books I'm buying, kind of trim down the pull list a little bit. And then also too, in the giveaways that I'm going to do here, I'm just going to ask that for the time being, we do US only, just to save on shipping. So if somebody wins outside of the US, if you want a prize tag, you can do that. But just like I said, just trying to limit cost for the next couple months as we get things settled. So forget I mentioned that, but before we do the giveaway, if any of the channel members happen to win and they're out of the United States, we'll certainly we'll get those shipped. So
boom.
Yeah. So yeah, there will, eventually, all the changes that are happening will maybe lead to I'm like in my spare bedroom now. So I may have an official comic book space that I can set up a little bit differently.
Moving up in the world, Brian. Good for you.
Yeah, we're making, so making some changes. So good. Like I said, all good stuff though. Tony's morning.
Tony's doing a lot of good stuff, everyone. If you're not subscribed to Comiverse, he's dropping some new comic book day hauls, and yeah, I like to think him and I have a lot in common when it comes to our selection of books. But yeah, Comiverse is doing a lot of good stuff over on his channel.
Yeah, and some of the spotlights, he's been doing some spotlights and some classic books, some and just some information that I've not been aware of. So really, really well done, well researched. So, and then you have actual Dracula.
The guy's a winner. Guy's a winner. By the way, Adrian, I need you to send me your address.
That's right. He won, right?
Yeah, he won. He won the most.
Gonna drive that over?
Yeah, I may just start throwing the books. You'll have to catch them. Maybe they'll land in his backyard.
Just drive by and just.
Yeah, actual Dracula won the most recent Comic Army box for the month of March.
Yeah, no, that was a nice prize pack that he won. So, yep, June 16th, 18th is Heroes Con. Now you're going, Chris. You're going to Heroes Con, right?
It's looking good. It's
Okay.
looking good. It's looking good. Rob and I are probably going to be sharing a room. Right now, it's just the price of flights. I need them all to kind of calm down in order to make this work. But yeah, it's yeah. If you happen to see me, come up and give me a hug. I'll be the real tall, pale white guy wearing the only slabs.
It was a tough
jersey.
decision to pull the plug on that trip because I was like, I know so many people are going this year, but just I was, like I said, planning on driving down. So there's just cost in the travel and then hotel, and then you got to eat and drink and those type of things. So it turns into a pretty expensive weekend, pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, Nick from Nick's Kicks and Comics, him and I had a quick little chat. I was like, Nick, if I can make this work, it's basically going to be going down with money just to survive. I don't know, like, how often I'm going to be like hunting for books or anything, because the price of the flights and the hotels, they're pretty damn expensive this year. Like, I don't know what else is going on in that city that weekend, but man, like, I'm glad that Rob and I, like, if we can make this work, we're going to kind of split the cost on a room, because some of those hotels are through the roof.
Yeah, I think the hotel that the con was sponsoring, I think the rate was about $170 a night.
Yeah.
So still, and I was Comic Journey and I were going to split a room, but still, you're at, with taxes and fees, it's a couple $100, even if you're splitting a room. Mm-hmm. And that, so you're, $600 just to get there and stay. And then you got to eat. And if you want to have some money for books and things. So yeah, it can get, get pricey pretty quickly.
And Gary, you can drop it. Planes, trains, and automobile references all the time. John Candy was the master.
Morning, Flash TJ is here. TJ, good morning. Appreciate you being here. So yeah, let's do we'll do our giveaway, and we've got a very special hashtag given the the weekend, Easter weekend.
Egg farts. Gary. Gary's on a roll, but yeah, that's good for you, Brian. Good for you.
I was thinking, where does Remy live in relation to the con? I was thinking maybe we just camp out in his backyard, maybe.
Yeah, throw up some tents. Yeah, I don't think he's that far. It just seems a lot of those people that are in that vicinity are within a couple hours. I know Digger Jim and his brother are not too far from there as well, and I believe they're going to be making the drive in. Whereas some of the other members that are going to be going down are going to be having to fly. I know Nick is flying. Obviously, Rob is flying, basically traveling the entire country. And is DJ made the commitment to go? Like, I'm not sure. Is DJ going?
Yeah, DJ's going. I think he's flying down. We were okay. The drive from New York to North Carolina is about 10-hour drive.
Yeah, it's not that different for me. I think it was 12 hours right on the button. Like, it may have been 11 hours and 58 minutes, depending on what time of the day I looked at Google Maps. And I was just like, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah. It's a long
8 hours
trip.
Is one thing, 12 is another.
Yeah, it's certainly a long drive. And if you're, you definitely, we have family down in South Carolina. And so we make that trip, and that's about a 12-hour trip, but it's, you can't really make it you can't do that on your own. It's kind of tough. If you have somebody who you can split driving with, it's not too bad. My wife and I have done it where we'll, trade off and drive and rest, and that's doable in a day. It's a long day, but yeah, so. But the air flight, I was looking at flights down there, and they were, $400 was like the cheapest flight I could find. So,
well, you're lucky. Yeah. I've been looking to fly out of, obviously, Toronto. I'm close to Toronto. I'm also kind of in between Buffalo and Detroit. And the thing is, it's considerably cheaper to fly out of Buffalo and Detroit, even in Canadian dollars. But when you start to factor in parking at the airports and that kind of thing, it quickly brings itself up to what it would cost to fly out of Toronto. Now, the only problem I'm finding is trying to find direct flights. Like 9 times out of 10, I'm finding flights where I have to stop either in LaGuardia, JFK, or sometimes even down in Atlanta. But hey, you know, this feels, and I'm sure a lot of the community members that are watching, this feels like one of these events that it's now becoming a can't miss unless you have something serious going on in your life, like Brian.
Yeah. Well, the good news is that because of everything that's going on this year, I'll be in better position to attend next year. So,
yeah. I see you, Adrian. Yeah, Adrian, are you flying out of Toronto?
Yeah,
I was thinking if I can make this work, I was going to be going down to Thursday. Rob's going into Thursday as well, so that way you have that day to kind of R&R, and then the show for the next couple of days, and lots of meals and laughter, and yeah. All right, Adrian.
All right, I gotta mod up Gary because he's poking fun at me here. Where is he? There he is. I could put him in timeout or make him a moderator. Let's see.
That's a tough decision, man. I feel bad for you.
Gary's got his blue wrench now.
All right. Everyone, make sure that you hit that like button, please, especially if you're participating in this fantastic giveaway.
Yeah, we're going to give everybody a couple seconds and we'll draw it. Good luck to everybody. There you go. We're off.
All right, Joffrey.
Congrats. Well done. I think he just popped in and he's the winner. All right, so we've got the Rob Fat Stacks short box. Probably not as well stocked as Rob's, but
I don't think Rob can even get his finger in there.
I know. I've been slacking a little. This was full at one point, but I gotta restock it soon. So, Chris, you want to do the honors?
Sure. How many are we giving away?
We're gonna pull 5.
Okay, since it's Madam's birthday, the 8th, let's go 8 from the front.
Okay.
And since it's April, let's go 4 from the back. And let's let it ride. Front to back, and stop. And where your finger splits those 2 books, let's take those 2.
Okay. All right, so we've got one more.
Oh, well, Madam Blaster just corrected me, saying her birthday is the 9th. So let's go 9
tomorrow,
from the front.
yes.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go 9 from the front.
I thought it was today.
9, okay. Got the 9th. All right, let me put the box down and make sure I don't drop any books here.
You know that, Ryan, that's a nice shirt you're wearing there. What's that all about?
All right, let's do this and Superior Spider-Man. This is 6.
That almost looks like an original art piece kind of cover with all the
that's
red.
an interesting cover.
I gotta admit that particular volume where Doom was in control of Peter and everything, that was excellent.
Doc Ock. Doom.
Pardon me. Right, Doc Ock. That was excellent.
It's one I haven't read yet. It's on my reading list, but I've only heard good things. Astonishing Ant-Man #1.
Never seen that cover before.
Yeah, that's I don't know if this is I'm sure if it's a variant cover but all right. So a good pick. We have the Superior Spider-Man Team Up #1.
Very nice. I'm sensing a theme.
And then we've got Strange Adventures #1 with DC. I think that's a fairly recent book.
Yeah.
And then part of the new 52 issue number 1.
Ooh, yes.
Nice little DC book. So nice little mix. So Joffrey, I'll send me a message on Instagram. I'm pretty sure you've won before. I probably have your address, but just in case if I don't, send these out. I've got some channel stickers and some Comic Book Community Award stickers that I'll include on those. So congrats. Let's see. Empire's here. Good morning. Check out Empire's channel as well. He just hit 1K, so congrats to him.
Awesome.
Yes, that's probably a good sign of which Spider-Man you're dealing with based on the puns. The only other thing I really have this morning is read just a small stack of books this week. And I mean, we could probably spend an hour on the ASM storyline, right?
Where is that spider connected to?
Yeah. But yeah, I have a review out for this. It's this volume is slowly turning in, or it has kind of turned into the last volume where it's been a really slow burn. We're 23 issues in, and we still don't really have all of the details, and it feels very similar to the last volume, which was the big critique of the slow burn of Kindred being revealed as the villain. And so yeah, we're kind of, and I don't think this story wraps up until issue 25. So we have this story arc, 2 more issues, and 25 is like an oversized volume. So
yeah, I like those darker miniseries that have been coming out, built around Spider-Man, the Taboo one, and then the Lost Hunt. I've been enjoying them better than the ASM run.
Yeah,
and come on, we had like a 2-issue dedication to Peter and Black Cat going to a spa, and I thought that was going to be good. It wasn't good.
I was hoping that so it's Cody Ziegler's writing Miles, and he did a few issues of Amazing Spider-Man during the last volume, and I thought his writing was really, really done well. I was hoping that he was going to be the writer that took over the new volume, and right. It's Wells, and Wells early, some of the early writing started out okay, but then now that we're 23 issues in and we still don't have,
it's flat.
Yeah. It hasn't been good.
I kind of thought it may have been Ed Brisson, because Ed Brisson did some of the background layout story to the Sinister War, which I thought was okay. Obviously, that was an Nick Spencer thought process, but Brisson, when I was in conversation with him, said that he did a lot of the character selection and the splitting up of all the Sinister teams and everything. And I thought maybe Marvel's going to give him the opportunity, but let's just be honest. Give it to Jed McKay or give it to Chip at this point, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they don't really put their best team, he like you said, you call him the franchise, right? He is the franchise. He sells the most books for Marvel. I don't understand why they don't. Maybe it's because they feel like, well, regardless of who's writing, people will continue to pick it up. But I mean, if they put their best team on it, John Romita Jr.'s art is hit or miss for me. There's some panels that look, when he draws Spider-Man in costume, it looks pretty good. But some of his facial drawings, like when he's drawing Peter, it's almost distracting when I'm looking at it, because I'm more focused on, what I don't like about it than what I do like about it. So it's
tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Another book I read this week, Batman and Joker, The Deadly Duo. This has been a fun little, I think this is mini. I don't know how many issues. This is issue 6, I think. Yeah, 6. I think it's maybe 8 books, I think. But anyway, it's been a fun little Batman Joker team up, which kind of isn't a team up, but yeah, it's been good. And then this Nightclub, the inexpensive.
The
The
most affordable
$1.99
comic
book.
book.
Yeah. This has been a fun little story. You know, if you like vampires, that got that kind of storyline, that's been a fun read. I don't know if it's, you know, the artwork is good, the story's been decent, and then obviously when you're only paying $2 for it, that makes it even better.
That's what makes Spawn so attractive as well. Okay.
All right, very nice. There's a lot of cons. We're like, what we had last weekend? Was it last weekend? MegaCon and C2E2
And the one in California, WonderCon.
WonderCon. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
3 big cons. Can't argue.
Yeah, I mean, I just think his JRJR's work has been very inconsistent on this current run of Spider-Man. Like, there's some panels I look at and I'm like, wow, that looks really great. Then there's other, and it's more when he's drawing not, like I said, it's when Spider-Man's out of costume, that's when things kind of don't, I don't care for his artwork. You know, I'm not picking on him, or, you know, I mean, he has a long history. He's done some great work. I just think his current run is just it's just too inconsistent for me. So. Yeah, I'm interested to see what Dan Slott does with the Spider-Man series that he's writing now after this story arc, the end of Spider-Verse, because there's so many characters in that storyline that it's hard to. There's so many Spider characters that it's hard to kind of keep up with the story because you're dealing with so many different characters. So I'm really more interested to see what he does with after that story concludes, and just because it's going to be an ongoing Spider-Man story, what he does after that. So, John, good morning. We had a version of John, a drunk John, the other night on the when we were on Gary's channel, and he was very interesting in the chat. I mean, it's very early in California for him, so I wouldn't expect him to be drunk yet this morning, unless he's hungover from last night. But it was an interesting John in the chat. It was one I think I prefer. So, Chris, what else do you have? I know you've got Only Slabs this afternoon. We're gonna wrap up soon. And Phil's got his stream in a couple minutes. So, What else you got coming up on your channel?
Well, I just dropped yesterday a new Walmart pack opening from a couple packs that I picked up in Newfoundland, Canada, which is out on the East Coast. The most eastern point in all of North America is Newfoundland. And, well, there is one hell of a banger in those packs. So please, if you have a moment at some point later today, because YouTube is about to get very busy for everybody, check that out. Tomorrow, Mark from Legion Comics and myself will be releasing, I believe, episode 97 or 98 of Two Cool Guys, Two Hot Picks. I'll be dropping another Walmart video early next week. And this upcoming Wednesday, it'll be Show Us What You Got, the live new comic book day hangout, where it's an open invitation to anyone. You don't necessarily have to have brand new books from this week to come on to the panel. Just request the link and I'll send it out to you. Just show us the books that you picked up recently.
Nice. That's great. Yeah, the Wednesday is a fun hangout. I've been I was on last week. Hopefully I'll be here this week as well. So that's interesting. Empire says the Walmart stopped selling packs, that people are stealing them. I mean, anytime I go into Walmart, I look for them, and I've picked them up, I think maybe twice, but now every time I've gone back over the last couple of months, they're either sold out or there's no box at all. There's nothing on the shelf. So
yeah, what I'm noticing is when I do my editing and I have to find out like recent eBay sales, especially if there's a Walmart exclusive cover, I'll just put in, say, Death of Doctor Strange, Walmart. And what will show up is people are actually buying the packs and reselling them on eBay for a little bit of a profit. So I don't know if this is the employees hopping in on that, or if it's people that are just hoarding them all and trying to sell them on the secondary market. But yeah, check out that video I just released, the one spotlighting Newfoundland. You'll be stunned on how many packs were there in that tiny little Walmart in that small little province.
No Walmarts in Northern California, Rob?
Oh.
Hmm.
And by the way, everyone, you know, Ollie's apparently has comic packs as well.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
And I've seen a number of people open the Ollie's packs, and it almost seems like those are like repackaged from like collections, or I don't know where they're getting the source, because they're a lot of times they're older books. They're not really any modern books. So
yeah,
it's interesting. I don't know where they source their books from, but
yeah, Comics by the Bay is one that turned me on to Ollie's, and I think there was an Ollie's just in Niagara Falls, New York. So I'm probably gonna have to check it out next time I'm there.
Yeah, we don't have any Ollie's near me, so I haven't been in one, but I know between the comic packs, and they have a lot of trade paperbacks and graphic novels that are that they sell, inexpensively. So yeah, it's a good source. So we have this coming week, Friday night, we'll be doing previewing all of the new categories for the Comic Book Community Awards, going over all of the details. So join me 8:30 p.m. Eastern, Friday night, the 14th. Going to try to, try doing it a little bit early. I know there's some other community members. DJ does his show at 9, so we'll probably overlap that a little bit. But, we're going to be going over all of the new categories, and everything will be updated on the website. And, we'll be Breakfast with Brian next Saturday. And I've got a couple, Monday mail call, and a couple other videos that I'll be doing this week. So yeah, that is about it for today. Definitely got a couple minutes. Philtastic Comics and Art goes live at 11. You've got Gary B and Madam at 12, Digger Jim at 1, Rob and Chris at 2:30. So your Saturday afternoon or late morning is all filled out for you. Tell the wife and the kids that you can't, you've got stuff, busy, important things to do on Instagram, and you'll talk to them later. But I appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out with us this morning. Congrats to Joffrey on his win. And let's see, what are we going to leave you with? Well, we didn't hear from. This is very short, but some great advice from Angel, Remy Q's wife.
If you weren't a winner, I'm sorry, loser. You didn't get a trophy.
So I just wanted to share that before we leave. And of course, it's the NFL draft is coming up soon. So remember,
Geno Smith. Get out of here with that.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Chris, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later this afternoon. I appreciate everybody being here. We'll see you next weekend. Take care.
You're still here. It's over. Go home. Oh, you're expecting a teaser for Deadpool 2. Well, we don't have that kind of money. We're expecting Sam Jackson show up with an eye patch and a saucy little leather number. Go.